This offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 45 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw. It's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Play action now. It's Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack. Crawshaw on to punt. The kick is away. Past midfield. To return, it's Shaheed. And it's a phenomenal return. Nearly a touchdown. They're set up with 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Charbonnet. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Darnold to throw. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time. Very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. DJ Jones in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Darnold now to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jonathan Cooper. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Watson's kick is good. And the Broncos will level the score at 10 apiece.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, makes some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action with Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A 9-yard loss.
Leonard Williams in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Off the play fake, here's Nix. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
8-yard loss on
DeMarcus Lawrence getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. That's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
In motion is Barner. On play action, here's Darnold. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Could not connect with Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First catch there for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Charbonnet. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Darnold. That is hauled in at the 5.
Complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10.
Broncos 10. Jason Myers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A throw there on second down going to be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And third down coming up. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Here's Nix to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Nick's gonna throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but man, I hope we get to see that decision. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Dobbin. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. It is third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and Really, in effect, it's ball game right here.
Two-point conversion.
Throwing is Nix. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks able to cover it, securing the football. That should just about wrap this one up. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Cup in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to open up the lead to 8.
Seahawks 24, Broncos 16. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix, sending it deep for Waddle. The thoughts of a comeback shattered there. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. Here we go. One final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.